do you follow rules, or do you think about the values you hold and follow those? I want you to stop for a minute and think about that, because as a society, we've been taught to follow rules, and of course, we want to abide by rules that will keep us all safe and have healthy impacts on each other. But I'm talking about overall, like, do you end up following rules that maybe don't need to directly be followed? Maybe there's some flexibility there, and we can actually bring in our values. So it's just a question, it's just a thought I had. And I want you to think about your children and what we're teaching them in terms of rule following. So definitely there are certain rules that we want them to follow, like not running across the street without looking and obeying traffic signals and things like that, not harming other people. Of course, these are all rules that we must follow. And what values are we teaching them, right? What values are they internalizing? What values do they naturally bring to us that maybe we're ignoring, and we need to slow down and actually listen to them? And also around the teenage years, when rules are quite sort of concrete and rigid, they're in this black and white phase. While we're trying to get them to shift out of that phase, are we opening up to role modeling our values rather than rules again, and sharing those with them so that they can discover what their values are and how they want to live life? Because to me, living life according to rules or other people's rules, it's fine, and I'll do it to some degree, but then it becomes sort of suppressing. And so when I really look inward, look at what my values are, values like being adventurous, or values like humor, right? Like making sure that I share humor, which is why I tend to, although I didn't do it today, I tend to laugh while I share my messages. So what are the values that you want to bring to your life and that you want to share with your children? And let's also slow ourselves down to become present and aware of what they're bringing to us naturally.